Anyways, like I said before, this was actually a recommended channel by one of the people in chat, and it's Guga Foods. I actually didn't realize who they were before. I've seen like clips on social media, on like Instagram and shit like that, with this guy doing kind of cool shit. So I think the one that I remember the most is when he like soaked some type of like slab of meat in wine or something like that, and like it looked real. Was it brisket? I forget what it was, but he left something in wine for a while, and I thought it looked delicious. Like the actual color of the meat changed and everything. It was sick. Anyways, I went through his videos and decided on one that I thought looked kind of cool. And this is, I soaked steaks in mad honey for months and ate them. Like, soak it. I don't know what it is. Letting shit marinate letting your meat marinate. Gotta let that meat marinate. You know what I mean, guys? But once you do that, it actually is phenomenal. It is phenomenal. Let's see what we got here. If I like what I see, we're gonna watch more in the future. It's honestly probably gonna look amazing. I'm gonna want some.
Is the rarest
I haven't eaten
honey
breakfast.
in the
I haven't
world.
eaten breakfast yet, so this is gonna be hard. This is gonna hurt my stomach.
It can make you. This
Guga.
is the rarest honey in the world.
Dude, I
It
heard
can make you hallucinate. Harvested from the cliffs of Nepal. Hunter.
Yo, this is some wacky honey. You're telling me this shit? I take too much of this stuff, and I'm seeing myself in a different dimension. Dude, what? Are you kidding me? That's insane. I've never heard of that. I was mind blown when I heard that nutmeg could make you hallucinate. Honey, this type of honey can make, dude, you have too much of this. What do they put in
Their
it?
life for this honey. It is one of the reasons it is so expensive. Now,
They what?
it can make you hallucinate. Harvested from the cliffs of Nepal, hunters will risk their life for this honey.
It's hunted from the cliffs of Nepal. What makes it so special? Like, what's in it that makes it that what property would that give to it? That's crazy,
one of the
dude.
reasons it is so expensive. Now, I've been waiting to get my hands on this for a long time, and luckily it is now here today. This
It
honey
looks
is
really
produced
good.
by the world's largest honeybees in the Himalayas.
Ooh,
It contains very potent grayanotoxins. These toxins can distort your senses in unimaginable ways and send your mind into vivid hallucinations, like hearing voices
Dude,
that
that's
don't
crazy.
exist. Or
That's it. Every time he says it, I can't believe it. So there's a toxin in here that I guess when you have too much of it, it fucking makes you hallucinate. That's cool. Dude, I'm gonna say this a lot more times. I might as well get a counter up here.
the world around you melting away. And on today's video, I'll be dry aging steaks with it. But
Dry
first, we
aging.
must try it.
Dude, everyone's got it. Everyone's off that loopy honey. Never seen honey that watery. You know,
But
that's
first,
actually
we
true. That's
must-
actually very rare. That's a very true statement. I've never seen honey that is that watery. It usually is very sticky and what's the word? Like it has a viscousy, I guess would be the word for it. But oh my god. Holy fucking shit. Look at this. Look at this. Mad honey. 250. Oh, okay. 8.8 ounces. $120. Dude, are you... Mad honey limited. This one's only $59 though. Why is that one so much more expensive? Himalayan mad honey. Dude. $194. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? No wonder. Oh my god. That's insane. Viscosity is the word. Hey, look at that. I was right. I know stuff. I know words. I know language. I know how to speak English. Yeah, that's right. Been using it for 27 years.
Let's try it.
Dude, it looks really good though.
Doesn't taste bad. Tastes kind of like honey, a little less sweet. Yo, that.
I'm about to say it might be a little more bitter. I could imagine it being like either a little more bitter or a little more tart. because it's got like an actual toxin in it and like a high concentration of it.
Actually tastes pretty good.
That's not a sweet honey.
Ugh.
That's not a sweet
It's
honey.
a mix of honey and
I want a sweet honey. Give me some sweet honey. I want all of my sweet honey. Sorry, I couldn't help myself. I don't know what. Sorry.
banana.
Moving
I don't know
on.
what to say. It's honey, man.
Wait.
Wait. Hold on, I'm feeling something. Oh my god. They literally just took a spoonful of honey helps the sanity go down. Sanity go down. Sanity go down. A spoonful of honey helps this reality go down. And you're tripping ball sack all day. I don't know. I made that all up on top of my head. I feel like that was a good job. Dude, they are fucking out of it. Oh my god. Look at this. They said, wait, hold up, wait a minute. Dude, I can't. Yo, did you ever notice how many lines there are on your hand? Like, what's with all the lines on your hand, bro?
Press record, bro.
Look at his face. Oh my god. I'm so glad I picked this video. This is so fucking good. Oh my god. This is so fucking funny. Thumb. Thumb.
What's wrong with everybody?
Yeah, it is fair to say that this
That's a little concerning, mate. Either they're all acting or you have the highest tolerance I have ever seen, man. That is insane. Just take some weird Himalayan fucking hallucinogenic honey and you're like, why is everyone having fun time like that? I feel fine.
This is a honey like no other. Also, it tastes like nothing else. And I'm wondering what's gonna happen to our steak. And for today's experiment, I'll be using this beautiful New York strip.
Oh my god, I was not
There's
ready
nothing
for
special
that.
to it. It is choice grade and perfect.
Look at
for this
that though. Look at that. That's a block of
So
meat
the
right
first thing to
there.
do is to add a
That's a
generous
nice
amount of
old block of meat. Oh my god, that's so much. Dude, they're gonna be fucking tripping ball sack from one bite.
honey to a bowl, followed by that beautiful steak. Next, I made sure to
I can't believe
cover
this is
the
allowed on
whole
YouTube. I mean, this is like, I know it's like educational food stuff, but still, like, technically they're taking something that's gonna like make them hallucinate on fucking YouTube. That's crazy. Yes.
Now, let me be clear. Not only did I get the bottle you've seen, I've also got my hands on some honeycomb, which
you
is
literally
even
just-
more rare. I made sure
the
to
heck?
put that all over the steak. The more,
I just realized that. Is that actually a honeycomb from one of like the beehives that they're talking about? Dude, that's probably concentrated concentration. I pray for them. I pray they don't end up thinking that they are like a glass of orange juice for the rest of their life, okay? If you know what I'm talking about, then you're old as shit. If you don't, then hey.
the better. The key was to ensure
I
that this
remember.
thing was
Okay.
fully covered with it. As once
I
that was
remember.
done, I was gonna let the whole thing soak in my dryer. But that got me thinking, honey is honey. Will there be much differences between a regular honey and a mad honey? Well, we're about to find out, because I got myself another steak, and it was the same exact grade as the previous one. I got another bowl and added
So
regular
nice, I
honey,
decided to
the
do
one
it
that you buy
twice.
from your supermarket. I made sure to add a nice amount on the bottom like before, and once that was done, I completely covered the whole thing with it. You can clear it on the bottom like before.
You can
and once
tell
that
how
was done, I
different it
completely
looks. Like, you could barely see through. The other one was like completely cloudy and stuff. I think the word is opaque. Yeah, opaque. This isn't. It's not completely see-through, transparent. I think it's translucent is the word I'm thinking of. It's kind of translucent where you can see through it.
covered the whole thing with it. You can clearly see the differences between
Like, look
them.
at that,
It is
yeah,
like
for real.
night and day whole thing with it. You can
Also, the way that they're kind of
clearly see
pouring on, like this almost looks like a caramel, like the way that it's like rolling off and the way it's like sticking and everything. This definitely looks more like a honey, like the viscosity and how sticky it is.
the differences between them. It is like night and day, and I If I'm being completely honest with you, I have no idea.
I mean,
what's
one also has actual crushed honeycomb on it.
about to happen. However, I'm very excited to find out.
I
because
am
now
too.
that I have both honeys ready, into the dry ager they go to soak for months.
Months.
Once the time was up, I
Months.
immediately removed them.
Dude, that's crazy. Think about that. This video had months of preparation. Not like that's a long time to prep for a fucking video like this, dude. I can't wait to see what the result is. The black lid is just like the tease, you know? You can't see what's underneath. You can't see the transformation yet, but you can tell that it definitely looks different than what we originally saw it looking as. Like, I can't wait. I am hyped.
Them, open up the lid, and take
Oh my god. I'll be real with you, that actually doesn't look that good. That looks poisonous. Is it just me? That looks like it's toxic. You know, it looks like if you eat it, you might actually die. That shit is poisonous. Granted, it's a dry ager, so
a
like,
look.
I think it's
As
supposed
you
to
might
look like
already
that
know,
anyways.
Honey has preservative properties, and it was supposed to preserve this steak. This does not look preserved.
That
it
does not.
actually looks like it killed the steak.
Yeah, okay, so it wasn't just me. It wasn't just me. He thinks so too. It doesn't look like it was it survived the war, you know? Looks like some toxic waste. Yeah, for real. It looks like the fucking this, you know what this reminds me of? This color, the way it looks at everything. If you ever play Minecraft, do you know the fucking zombie meat? It reminds me of zombie meat for whatever reason.
Does not look preserved. It actually looks like it killed the steak. Right at this time,
Like you
I
eat
was
it and like
second-guessing this
you eat it, it'll fill you up, but you're gonna get fucking sick from it. It's mutated, exactly. This is like Wolverine meat right here.
experiment. As soon as I started removing
Professor
from the
X meat.
container, things
Ooh.
went from bad to worse. I set it down to a cooling rack so that we can have a better look. I thought there would be no pinkness whatsoever. Apparently, there's still a little left. I thought from
Wait,
bad
is it supposed to be
worse
cooked?
experiment.
Wait, is it supposed to be cooked in that? I can hear it mooing. I can hear it mooing. It wants to. This
Soon as
slab
I
of meat
started
wants to
removing
go
from the
start to
container,
graze.
Things went from bad to worse. I set it
Yeah,
down
that's
to a
not
cooling
good.
rack so that we can have a better look. I thought there would be no
I mean, it just looks mutilated. Is it just me? Like, that shit just looks nasty. That's so sad.
pinkness whatsoever.
That's
Apparently,
so
there's
sad.
still a little left. That got my hopes up. So slowly and carefully, I started removing all of the mad honey, little by little, making sure that I did not destroy the steak. I've done quite a few experiments with beef. This one is the worst of them all. As once
This is the worst of them all. That's pretty insane. So I picked one. I picked the video that's not only a crazy idea, but it was also a failure of one too. Phenomenal. Bleed into a bloody pulp. Yeah, it looks like it fucking got mugged.
done cleaning as much as I possibly could.
This is like
seemed the honey
Two-Face. This is like the meat
crystallized
on
top of the
Two-Face's
steak.
face.
I pretty much had I possibly could. It seemed like the honey crystallized in top of the steak. I pretty
Yeah.
much had to excavate the pieces out. It is quite unusual. Once I was done, take a closer look. It seems like this steak went to war and lost.
It did.
looks
It
like-
lost that war. That piece of meat has some PTSD now, thanks to that fucking treatment. This is what happens when you fucking carve up meat in The Walking Dead. This is what the fucking Walker meat looks like for sure.
death. However, the smell
This is
is
how
very
Walking Dead
unique.
happened.
It doesn't smell rotten, but it also does not smell great. Most
Oh.
importantly, it is quite firm. It seemed like it started disintegrating, but then the mad honey held it together, resulting in this, the world's first soaked mad honey steak. This will
Then
be
you say
my
that needs to be
rarest
thrown on a fucking
experiment
grill or
ever.
something.
I have high hopes that this steak is going to be fantastic, as I spent a lot of money, time, and effort on this experiment. We're
You
about
did.
to find out real shortly, as I went ahead and grabbed the other steak.
Oh yeah, what's the other one
and
look
take
like?
a closer look. This is what you can expect from regular honey.
That actually doesn't look that bad. I'll be real with you. That actually doesn't look that bad.
Noticed how well it preserved the steak.
Yeah, that really doesn't look that bad. Like the
You can still see a
The
little
ends?
bit of dark pinkness, which is good. But at the same time, nothing crazy weird happened. Even when I set it down and clean it up, it's not the best looking steak, but
I wonder if the reason why the other one went bad is because he used the honeycomb. I'm sure that the honeycomb has like a high concentration to it too, the actual like pieces of it. But I feel like you said, it crystallized and it might have done something to the actual preserving process itself. That might be why it kind of came out looking so rough, to say the least. This didn't have anything. This was just straight honey. It's not like you had other honeycomb in there. It was just straight up supermarket honey, and it actually did really well.
It was delicious, like what you would expect when you open up a baked honey ham. And I have a feeling this one is going to be phenomenal. So I went ahead and got a control steak as well. And here we have all three of them side by side. And the only thing missing is some seasoning.
Man just has steak on steak on steak. Excuse me? I need this. I need some steak on steak on steak. Oh, you know, some zombie beef. Yeah, for sure we're watching zombie beef.
Ground black pepper and garlic powder. As
Okay,
after seasoning
okay.
they were now ready to be cooked.
I like garlic
And
powder.
just
I'm a
in
garlic powder
case
guy.
things go south and it does not turn out well, I decided to go ahead and make an awesome side dish.
He said, you know what? Just in case. That looks fire, though. That looks fucking fire. Holy shit. Look at them giant balls. Pause. Okay.
Please everyone, that I can guarantee. And the best part is that it's quite simple and easy to make.
Ooh, is that
First
wait,
thing
are
is
those
to get
mac
some
and cheese balls?
cheese. Whenever you make yours next time, make
Are
sure
those spicy mac and cheese balls? Oh, with pulled pork on top and some cilantro maybe, or chives, whatever that might be up there. Ooh, I want it.
simple and easy to make. First thing to do is to get some mac and cheese.
Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. I can't make something this impressive, man.
Make sure you have some extra so you can do this recipe. After letting them cool down, you want to get a piece of mozzarella, put it in the middle, and make a ball surrounding the cheese. Make it nice and tight. Make sure to make plenty of it. Trust me, you're gonna love this one. Now for the crust, you want to grab your favorite chips. I think Doritos is a perfect combination, so I'm using that. But you can also...
I would use, I don't know, I get 2 bags. I would do like half with the, actually, maybe 3. I would do half with the regular nacho. I would do 1 with Cool Ranch. Then I would do 1 with the sweet and spicy in the purple bag, because that's my favorite one. And
so use anything
oh
you
my
like.
God.
Crushed it up real good.
I need
and
to
it
make
was
this now.
ready for breading. You first coat the whole thing in flour, followed by egg wash, and then a generous amount of Doritos. Now you want to deep fry the whole thing in a 350 degrees oil. Once that's done, you want to drain it. Now you can eat it just like this. But if you want to go to the next step, add some birria meat on top of it. I've done birria quite a few times in the channel, because after adding a generous amount, you want to throw in some birria consomme, followed by cilantro and onions, and that is today's side
I said it. Cilantro. Did I not?
dish. I can tell you one thing, friends. This is going to be phenomenal.
Dude.
It is quite simple.
Dude, the cheesy center. Oh, I'm going to have to throw, see, I would throw like fresh mozzarella and cheddar. Kind of do a mixture of the both.
Easy to make. Unlike today's experiment, the mad honey steak. Remember what these steaks went through, because now
They
that
died
are
for our
seasoned,
sins.
next thing
That
to do is
steak
to go ahead
died
and
for our
cook them
sins
up
right
and see
there.
how they taste. As now I say, it is enough talking and it is time to grill them. So let's do it.
Grill it up, grill it up, grill it up, You can tell which one's a mad steak. Like, that's the sad part about it. Like, ready? Regular steak, honey steak, mad steak. That actually looks fire, though. Holy shit. I don't know. I can't tell which one that is. I think that might be the regular honey one. No, I think that's the bad one. Oh, no, that's the good one. That was the regular one. Yeah, so that was the regular one. There's the honey one, and then there's the mad honey. Okay. I know who that is. Okay. Oh, look at that. That is amazing. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. Yeah, honestly, this one's probably gonna cut. I hopefully this comes out fine. Hopefully this comes out fine. They don't actually like start tripping sack off. That's what I hope. That was beautiful on the inside. Oh my god. Oh. That's interesting. That's the regular honey, huh? So this is the regular honey. That looks really dark on the inside. Interesting. And that one's kind of like all over the place.
All right, everybody, and here we have our beautiful steaks with an incredible side dish. What do you guys think, gentlemen?
Everything looks good.
I want to try this. I would love to try this. The color, the everything.
I want that. I want that one. I want that one right there. Right there. Needs to be in my stomach.
I hope.
Wait till you see what that is. I'm not telling you yet because it's all about this. Believe it or not, this is an experiment.
Oh, really?
Unbelievable.
Experiment here.
We are always experimenting. So, I just want your really honest.
Unbelievable.
Even on the plate, like, you can see how different they look. Like, that's the regular one. That's the regular honey one. And that's the mad honey, for sure. Like, look at those. You can just looking at the actual... Hey, thank you for the... Right. Thank you for the bits.
Experiment here.
Enjoy.
We're always experimenting. So, I just want your really honest opinion. All right, we're going to start right here, gentlemen. Go. Cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah, the regular one, obviously.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I'm used to.
That is amazing, right? There's not much to be said because that is fantastic. What do you got to
I
say?
was hungry. I needed me a Guga steak.
It's hard because we've tried Guga steaks a gajillion times on camera at this point. All I can really say, guys, is it's the most perfectly executed steak you've ever tried.
Good. You don't need to give a big description.
That's good enough?
That's good enough.
Okay.
Because that's the control. So we got the second one right
He goes,
here.
yeah, he's like, you don't need to glaze us. Don't worry. You don't need to glaze us too much.
I want to know if there's a difference. I want to know if it tastes better, worse, if it's weird, if it's great. Just let me know.
Yo, it has a crazy color to it.
It
That's what I'm
looks
saying,
like
dude.
this
That's a
thing got in
wild
car
color.
crash.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers. Whoa.
Oh, wow.
It's like
Probably very
dense.
juicy.
It's not
Very,
as
very
soft and
sweet.
tender as this one here. It's a little bit harder, yeah?
This one has
Okay.
a completely different flavor as well. Very sweet. And I like
Told
how
ya.
the crust, it almost like caramelized a little bit. So it's kind of turned into a, what's that called, a glaze?
Yes, kind of like a glaze. You know when you have
Oh,
like
all
honey-
right.
Turned
So,
into a very
so the actual char, the bark on the outside, because it was so saturated with like the honey and everything, it became so sweet and full of the sugars. It actually started to caramelize on the edges as it would be cooked. That's actually really cool. That's actually really fucking good. Oh my god. Oh my god, I want it. Hello, I'm clone number 97. Oh gosh. Wait, it's not 95?
sweet. And I like how the crust, it almost like caramelized a little bit. So it's kind of turned into
Ooh.
what's that called, a glaze?
Yes,
Yeah,
kind
yeah,
of like
for
a
sure,
glaze.
it's a
You know when you
glazing.
have like honey ham, it tastes like that, but with the flavor of steak.
It does have a really enjoyable
You can
flavor.
see it on the top. Yeah, that's
Interestingly
just
enough,
juicy
it
as
does have, like,
hell. That's
Asian
juicy as
type of vibe to
fuck.
it.
You like?
I love this, but the thing is, it's kind of like a thick feeling texture to the meat. It feels like a ham.
Yeah, that does look like it tears a lot harder too, huh? That looks a lot thicker. Swift and painless.
Yeah, it's dense.
You see how it looks
it's
almost
just
like
thick.
rare?
Thick.
It's
Thick
actually
as
cooked to
hell.
the same temperature. Every single one of them, everybody. Now I'm ready to jump to this third one right here, but it looks like you really want to
right
go
there.
here.
We're going to right here first, okay?
So what this is, I'm gonna tell you immediately.
Can I grab my hand?
Please, go ahead and grab yours. We have birria meat on the top. Inside there, my friend, it is a mac and cheese ball, and the outer crust is Doritos.
Is there any way that's not going to be good?
If that don't put a smile on your face, nothing will. I promise you, okay? Cheesy, gooey mac and cheese Doritos ball with birria. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, wow. Seriously, if there is food in heaven, this is what they're serving.
The name of this dish says it alone, right? Doritos fried mac and cheese ball with cheese in the middle.
I want
Guys,
that, though.
It tastes exactly like it sounds.
I want
It is
that. I
divine.
want that.
It
I
is
want that.
one
I
of the
want it.
most flavorful and delicious things I've ever put in my mouth.
Nice and cheesy. I just got the little middle section with the cheese.
You know what's funny? It's like a complete meal.
Why?
It's got carbs, protein, fat. It's got it all.
And veggies.
I I don't really think you can call this healthy though.
It's veggies on the top, a little bit of parsley.
It's healthy.
A little bit of
Very good.
parsley,
And also a
although
little bit of,
cilantro and onions.
That is amazing. Highly recommend.
There I said
giving it a try,
cilantro and
everybody.
onions. What are you playing at, huh? You changed up the recipe now?
Cook your mac
Yeah,
and
what
cheese ahead of
games?
time and do it later, do your balls, something creative with it. But we got our third steak. Let's dig in. Enough talking. It's all about this third one. Give me your true, honest opinion.
Whoa,
It's
this one
different.
looks crazy.
Now, how about the texture?
This is
when you cut
the-
it? How was that?
And this is the Mad Honey. Like, this one looks even harder. That one looked even
true,
harder to
honest
split.
opinion.
Oh my
Whoa,
god.
different.
It looks crazy.
It's got some juice in it, but it's like leaving and then
How
soaking
about the
back
texture
in.
when you cut it? How was
Dude,
that?
that is
Kind of like the
harsh.
last one where it's like a dense feeling. Like
That
I'm
seems even
looking at it,
denser,
it looks
dude.
Solid, bro. Like you don't even see the fibers.
There is no give. But let's see what it tastes like.
It only
Cheers.
takes.
Cheers.
I think I like this one better.
It's juicier.
It's sweet, but it's a little less sweet than the last one.
Not sweet like the previous one, similar flavor, but there's something different in the end. How do you describe that? It's so different.
This one reminds me of like teriyaki or char siu or something like this. This one just tastes like just
This is that type of meal you serve to your family when you want to secretly get them fucked up and have them not realize that they're getting fucked up at the same time. Like this honey makes you hallucinate. Dude. You would have to put like a disclaimer with this meal. Like you eat too much of it, you might start seeing stuff. You might turn to a glass of orange juice.
more pure sweetness, but it's a milder sweetness. It's
More savoriness.
Yeah, you can taste the savoriness of the beef more than on this previous version. This one kind of like did something to the flavor. This one's more pure beef flavor with some sweetness in the end, which is nice.
It's kind of more complementing to a steak.
can give 'em to the
It's like
boar.
a sweetness that kind of works better with a steak. Although they're both amazing, I love, but I think this one's just a little bit better.
You like the last one better. How about you?
Last one for sure.
I agree. The last one is just a better
Wow.
tasting steak. Do you feel anything
Wow.
different in your mouth or anything like that?
Considering how it came out.
Not really, but why do you ask?
Good question. Don't worry about it. But yeah, that tastes incredible, everybody. That was nothing, by the way. I was just cleaning my throat. Chill out.
What do you mean don't worry about it? Why are you acting like that, bro?
Anyway, those are the results.
They all had a
not gonna tell us what
teaspoon
it
of it
is?
full.
No. If you enjoyed this video, hit that thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber, be sure to subscribe. And we'll see you guys on the next one. Actually, in just 2 hours.
I mean,
2 hours.
Yo, Angel, Leo, come over here.
oh,
What's up?
So it's been a little bit. You guys feel any different? You feel anything at all?
No.
Me too. I don't feel anything whatsoever, everybody. And by the way, that was the Mad Honey steak. Remember we tried the Mad Honey?
Oh, see you in
oh,
2
you-
hours.
You talking about? Well, no, we all got.
I don't know what happened.
oh, I forgot that they let it marinate for like a month. So like that is enough time to forget about it. But okay, because like I was like at the beginning, this guy and the other guy, they literally had like a
Doesn't taste
spoonful
bad.
of it.
Tastes kind of like honey.
Like everyone had a spoonful of it at the very beginning and got a little loopy goofy. But yeah, that was fun. That was a good video. I enjoyed that. We'll watch more of these in the future. I think we're gonna watch some more of these in the future. This was a very fun one. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed this very much so. Definitely go check out Guga Foods. I don't know what else to say. Don't do any Mad Honey, guys. If anything, don't just start doing teaspoons of Mad Honey. This is not an endorsement for doing teaspoons of Mad Honey. So that's gonna be how we end it for this one, and we moving on. Hey, what is up? You are an absolute legend if you made it this far in the video. I really appreciate it, and if you could just do me one more quick favor, hit that like and subscribe button down below. It really helps me out. I stream on Twitch Wednesdays to Saturdays, starting around 12 p.m. EST. And yeah, there's plenty of crazy unhinged madness that goes on over there too. So I hope to see you there, and I'll catch you in the next video.